Hello, everyone. I am here at IFE with Matt Putton, not Nick Powell's, for Live to Tell. It's his first time on the podcast, so be kind. We're gonna kind of run through our normal program, but with the fun ambiance of this conference in the background. So stick around.
Let's do it.
All right, hello. So we're going to dive right into this. I know that you're an avid watcher of Live to Tell, so you know how this goes. But first, for Fantastic, so the Avengers Endgame, I guess, just beat the $2.5 billion record at the box office that was previously set by Titanic. Are you a superhero movie person?
You know what? I support the people who love those movies, but I'm a realist. I don't know. It's one of those things where I understand the thrill behind it, but personally I haven't gotten into them, but I know I'm in the few that haven't yet.
Yeah. I'm not really into the superhero stuff either. Like, they're fun, they have their place.
Yeah.
But, I never read comic books, so I have no idea.
Yeah, I don't know. It's that surprises me. I think just the amount of movies that are produced nowadays for something like the Avengers, of all things, to overtake Titanic. But
I'm bummed.
I'm
sad that Leo isn't number one anymore.
Yeah, no, seriously, right? But I don't know. It could prevent. Not so many brands activate around superhero stuff. So if there's such a fanfare for it, it'd be interesting if brands. I don't know. Is there a play there? Is there an opportunity? Depends.
There could be. It would depend on the licensing that you'd have, like what you would have to spend to get the rights to use Marvel stuff.
But I don't know. If that's what people are craving right now, brand could hop in and try and do something. Who knows?
You're not wrong.
Just thoughts.
All right, celebrity. We're keeping with our superhero theme, which is weird considering that neither one of us are super into superheroes. So they announced that Robert Pattinson of Twilight fame is going to be Batman, and I've got beef.
I'm gonna let you take it away from here.
I think that he is a really talented actor. I think that Twilight gave him a really bad reputation for what he was able to bring to the table. But Batman, again, not a huge superhero person, but at least Batman, it was for me, it was Christian Bale.
Yep.
It's hard to adjust. Ben Affleck did it and failed miserably. So it's why are you already trying to recast this if you know that it wasn't going to work?
Right. Yeah, I don't see it being a good fit, in all honesty, but I guess it just kind of depends on what they have in mind for future. I don't know. Yeah. It's a weird fit. It seems kind of forced, almost kind of like an emergency replacement for, for someone like, I don't know. Yeah.
He seems like he should play Scarecrow. That's my thought, instead of Batman. All right. This one, Cash Money. We're all very passionate in our office at No Limit in 1851 about Seltzer, which seems like a weird thing to be passionate about.
Oh boy.
But we love Seltzer.
Oh,
we drink an insane amount every day.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess LaCroix, though, which used to be the bougie millennial it brand, their sales fell. They have fallen more than 15% in May, and they had also fallen 7% in April, 5% in March, and 6% in February. So it's just aggressively continuing to go down. I think it's a state of competition. You can now go to wherever, Amazon, Costco, insert grocery store here, and buy a generic version that might be cheaper that's literally the same thing. That's a bummer for me.
Yeah, it's I don't know. I like seltzer water. I drink way too much of it, but
we all do.
It's weird to see a brand like that, who's kind of been the leader in the industry, fall so hard. Again, I'm not sure if it's more of a consumer thing, looking for lower price points, or a product that, in all honesty, is. We drink the generic, and it's the same thing.
Yeah.
Again, I feel like smoothies now are becoming really popular. People are finding other health options that they like instead of seltzer water. But to see a leader like that in the industry start to slowly, consistently lose sales, it's kind of eye-opening to the seltzer.
I kind of want to see how it goes over time, because it's if these dips just started happening, I don't think they've changed their packaging or their I want to know what the shift was that made people all of a sudden be nope, no more.
Funny thing too, from their marketing efforts, if these sales are going down so much, what can they be doing to where's their story there? What are they doing to activate around a negative thing? And I mean, if you just sit there and do nothing about it, it's probably not going to help your sales in the long run and not going to help the brand. So I guess an interesting couple months here. And I don't know, Seltzer, I mean, the weather's starting to heat up too, so I feel like more Seltzers probably drink during the warmer months.
Yeah.
I don't know, if like outside and stuff. So
maybe, yeah.
Who knows? I don't know, but
we'll see.
RIP.
All right. Forward thinking. So Instagram is being, I mean, they're internally forward thinking. It's kind of the whole purpose of the brand. But they're considering hiding likes, and they're testing it out, because I know that some people are super into like their social media worth and how many people like their stuff. I don't really care if Instagram hides it or not. I'm really intrigued to see what this does for the life of an influencer.
For sure.
But it's also just kind of sad to me that the state of like the world is that so many people are so upset over not having enough likes or their comparison or whatever that Instagram might actually hide it.
Yeah, first of all, from the influencer route, that'd be kind of tough. As far as if you're a brand who tries to activate around influencers and you're trying to see if, you know, if their following is getting the traction that their following shows, I think likes are always a good indicator of that, what's popular, what's not, because that's a way where, as a consumer, you have the opportunity to hit that like button and for others to see, you know, how it's performing. So that'll be interesting, but then from more of a humanistic perspective, I completely agree with you. Likes equals popularity, it seems like, especially when it comes to, let's just say, you know, teenagers especially, and even people in their young 20s like myself. You know, sometimes having 500 likes on an Instagram post isn't always going to, you know, set you up for success later in life.
It's
and
some
people find it out the hard way.
It's not real. Like, it is real, but like also you're not
fake perceptions.
Right. It's your greatest moments, and if take a look inward and just think that it really doesn't matter.
For sure. Well, I mean, I even know, you know, I have a younger sister and a younger brother, and they hopped on the Instagram train when they were like 12, 13 years old, and I mean, we all know you can see really whatever the heck you want on Instagram. So from that perspective, like, you know, but we'll see. Again, it's for the young crowd, it's more of a popularity game, and then for the influencer crowd, could possibly
how they make their living.
So we'll see. When does that start?
They're testing it out
right now.
So it isn't going to like be a for sure thing.
Gotcha.
But I wouldn't be mad if they made it like an opt-in or opt-out thing. Like if I didn't want people to know how many likes I had and that was my decision, I'm fine with that. That's a personal
What if you're a brand, like a brand Instagram page? Would you have control of that too? Would that be an opt-in, opt-out?
Yeah, I think it would be whoever had.
Because brands that...
For businesses, you probably want it there.
Yeah, exactly. So
for businesses, it would be taken as like it's to bring it back to franchising, it's like if you're not putting in an item 19 in your FDD, then you probably don't have good numbers. So it's like the same with followers.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. All right. Friend or foe? This is my favorite. Our very pop culture skewed live to tell this week. So Drake, the rapper, Aubrey from Degrassi, for those that might know him on that route. He has been aggressively into the sports ball as of late. Like basketball, he's so obnoxious on the sidelines.
For the six.
For the six. For Toronto. So do you think, here, we'll take this from a brand perspective before we take this from a pop culture perspective. Do you think that it's harmful or beneficial to the Toronto insert team name here that I don't know?
The Raptors? The Raptors? The dinosaurs?
Raptors,
yeah.
The Toronto dinosaurs. If they, like... Do you think is it hurting them, or is it just giving them more publicity because people are talking about how obnoxious it's being?
Quite honestly, it's been a huge publicity stunt for that brand. I'm not a big basketball guy, but I follow the sport. I've been following the playoff run for Toronto, and personally, it's been kind of funny because for the Raptors, they would always get swept by LeBron in like the first or second round, so Drake really never had that face time. But now since they're in the finals, he's on the court. He's giving do you see the video of him giving a shoulder massage to the coach?
Like he thinks that he's on the team.
Yeah. So from a Toronto perspective, I think it's great for the city. He's from there. He loves Canada. I think it's really cool that he feels connected. But I think sometimes the media can maybe blow it up a little bit, which is just fun to see. It provides a different angle to what's actually going on with the team itself. So I'm kind of Team Drake on this. I'm kind of for it.
He's a friend. I don't hate it. I think it does present for basketball. Obviously, you have a lot more leeway of like it's celebrity. NBA is notoriously good for partnering with superstars to create their line of whatever.
Absolutely.
But for like a regular brand, like it's kind of shows the risk of like if you do engage someone that's super duper famous, like they could go do some things, like Subway and Jared. Like you can have someone that takes a turn in their personal.
Yeah.
Their personal life can then affect your brand. Again, Drake's not doing anything like harmful.
Yeah,
but, like,
I think it's interesting too because he has a big handprint on the NBA. I mean, if you listen to a lot of his songs, like he's always throwing in, you know, basketball players' names. So I think more than anything, it's just him being a big fan and maybe too big of a fan for everyone else's liking. But you know what? They won game one. Toronto's happy. He's happy.
Go Dinosaurs.
Go Dinosaurs. Go Dinosaurs.
I feel like that's a good place to end it. This is Live to Tell.